New places, new tips, and new discoveries.
Be in the loop with the latest in and around the metro.
Explore Manila's hidden corners filled with rich history and good food, and with a special guest to boot.
Freshen up your home with furniture that boasts of Italian quality and sophistication.
Discover the ways of mindful living from these inspiring women.
Learn new things that'll make your life so much easier. I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Bianca. Welcome to your ultimate guide to modern living.
The National Museum of the Philippines is your museum. Come and experience everything that is the best and most profound and most beautiful, most special about our patrimony as Filipinos, both in terms of culture, in terms of arts, and in terms of our natural environment.
The National Museum of Natural History opened last May 18, coinciding with International Museum Day. The third part of the National Museum complex focuses on the country's geology and minerals, flora and fauna, and biodiversity.
To foster learning and appreciation, awareness of the things around us, the things that have made us who we are today, the things we should cherish and pass on to future generations. That's the kind of experience we want people to have when they come to us.
Today, I get the chance to explore the museum with Tourism Secretary Bernadette Romulo Puyat.
This is really exciting for me. And this is your first time?
This is my first time in this building, though it was the Department of Tourism building before. This is where we held office.
2013.
Okay.
Yeah, and prior to that, this was the Department of Agriculture building.
Two
Yeah.
departments you're very familiar with. Yes.
The first-time visitor to this museum can expect to be impressed as he or she walks into the building, because you come out almost straight away into the central courtyard, which is dominated by this megastructure. And we call this the Tree of Life because not only does it bring the whole building together under a central space, but it also symbolizes how everything on display in this museum, all the forms of life and waters and land and skies, are all interconnected, in a tree of life. Go this way. So that's the main entrance over there from the circle.
So nice.
So apart from the courtyard and our iconic tree of life, most amazing and well known, I think for many people, is the largest saltwater crocodile in captivity when he was alive, and that's of course Lolong. From the Agusan Marsh. We have Lolong preserved here, both in his skin and his skeleton. And these are in different parts of the museum.
There was more to learn and discover in the other galleries as we go further in the tour.
As I said, many beautiful galleries. One that sticks out to my mind are the galleries on freshwater wetlands and the galleries on mangroves and intertidal zones and beaches.
Are these all real specimens?
Yes.
And you're right, mangroves, that's how you protect the environment.
It protects your coastal shoreline.
Yes.
And are these specimens that you've had for a long time?
Most of them are new in the last 5 years we've been
Wow.
working on this.
Look how beautiful this
Yeah, like this owl. It's like so many kids don't know that we have Philippine owls.
It's also a wonder to see the diversity of plants that grow in our region.
So these
1927.
are different kinds of ferns, as you can see.
Beautiful.
The museum also houses something called the National Herbarium.
Okay, so now the tamarack.
See, I love this, forest restoration.
So this is one of our iconic species, the Mindoro dwarf buffalo, more popularly known as the Philippine tamarack.
Tamarack.
Highly threatened and with populations of only a few hundred pairs. The museum's very fortunate we have 2 preserved specimens, and you won't find preserved specimens anywhere else.
Secretary,
Wonderful.
what was your favorite part about this whole experience?
Actually, for me, everything. As soon as you enter, I love how spacious it was. It wasn't claustrophobic. As soon as you enter, it signals that this is a different kind of museum.
It's world class.
It's world class. And what's nice is you can see so many things that you can't find in other countries.
Yeah.
So something to be proud of.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. This was such a treat for me. Really.
Come back.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us in this tour. I highly recommend that you come visit the National Museum of Natural History.
Up next, we see a whole new side of Manila and learn more about our country's newly appointed tourism secretary.